Hey everyone, Philip here with Arcane Detailing. What I want to show you today is it safe to cut on the glass? Okay, the way I'm going to show you this is I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to overlay some stuff here so I can go ahead and demonstrate a little bit what we use when we're cutting directly on your vehicle to make it safe to where we don't have to worry about it cutting through and scratching your vehicle's glass. So what we use when we're doing this, typically it's always on back windows, things like that, where we're trying to outline the dot matrix, so that way we can get a good fitment on your vehicles. We use a product here. It's called Glass Aid. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I'm going to try to get this piece to stick here to this window film that's right here. This is one of our 50% films. We're going to go ahead and cut that off right there. Okay, this is what we use when we're outlining your back window, right? So it's got the curves and things like that. We can actually bend this and make it do kind of what we want here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this piece at 20%. I'm just going to put a little slip solution on there. I'm going to put this over top. Now this is kind of going to simulate the window film below this is going to simulate your back glass, right? Your front windshield, whatever it may be that we're cutting on. Maybe we're doing a brow and we traced out where we want to cut the film. Now you should be able to see this on camera here. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera just a little bit. Now you can actually see where we can see through the film, and we can see that white tape is right behind there, right? So sometimes we'll use a light to kind of visually see it a little bit better, whatever it may be. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take my knife here. This is one of our knives that we use for window film. Is I'm going to go ahead and cut it up here where I don't have the Glass Aid. I'm going to go ahead and cut right here. So we went ahead and we cut this piece here. Oh, I didn't quite get it deep enough here. There we go. Okay, so we cut that piece right there. Now there's something I want you to see, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Can you actually see that score line right there? Right, that's where we went through the film and we caught your glass. In a certain extent, we cut your glass, right? So now we're going to go ahead and do right here where our Glass Aid tape is, and it's going to make it easier for us too to get through, because we got kind of like a spongy surface below with that Glass Aid. It makes it a bit easier to cut it on the first time. So now what I'm going to show you here is we're going to remove this window tint. And you probably won't be able to see it, but we can see just a very, very small scoring on this Glass Aid. But see, it didn't go through. So I'm going to bring you a little bit closer here. So now you can see, got a little bit of water, a little bubble. So now we can see where we cut it with the Glass Aid versus where we didn't. So here, we scratched your window, right? We messed up your vehicle, your brand new vehicle that you just got, because we didn't use any protection, right? We just cut your glass. Now, it's not gonna be that deep, but it's gonna be noticeable, especially if it's in that black part of your window, if the light hits it the right way. So by not using that tape, we just scratched your brand new vehicle. Whereas when we use our Glass Aid here, we were able to avoid that. We left a little scoring in the glass tape, but there's nothing on your window, right? So it's all safe. So you can cut on glass. It is perfectly safe, but you have to make sure that you're using the right products and the right tools to get it done safely and without causing damage to your vehicle. So we'll see you guys around when we give you more information on window film.